I've got a question for you, and that question is, has anything actually changed? Nothing has changed. Today on the open of the Wall Street markets, we had a big scary red candle. That does not scare me, okay? And it shouldn't actually scare you, because if you've been watching my videos and if you are a sensible trader, you have not gone long exactly there. In fact, you could have actually gone with a short position. So let me do a quick market analysis so that you can be up to date completely with what Bitcoin is doing. Like I told you, nothing has actually changed. What do I mean by that? I mean, this has still been the top side of the range in which we have been in. And if I clone it, you can see this is the bottom side of the range. Has anything changed? No. This is the range that we have been inside for about 35 days now. We've been at the top side of the range. If you went long at this area, then you might need to look at your own strategy. In fact, we went long exactly there and we went short exactly there. Currently, we are holding both. We're holding this long and we're holding that short. Why? Because I'm not a wizard. I do not know exactly where with 100% certainty where the price is going to go, and no one can actually tell you 100% where the price is going to go. So let me just tell you, if you didn't manage to go long here, or if you closed your position by accident or willingly, and if you maybe haven't gone short here, that's fine. I'm going to try and show you two areas in this video where you can go short. Number one thing, actually, I'll show you a trade that you could have taken once we turn on our indicators in just a second. But this sideways range, the highest probability is a break up. The highest probability is that we get some sort of a push up because we have got too much liquidity around this area. We've got daily fair value gaps, 4 hourly fair value gaps, weekly fair value gaps. We've also got a fairly large, if I zoom out and I trace a Fibonacci retracement from the high all the way to the low, you can see the 0.5 level comes in at 69k. More on the daily levels in just a second. Let's focus on the smaller short term. What can we see here? Where would I now take a trade? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in into the 15-minute time frame. Why? Because we could see right there fairly clearly, we had some sort of an accumulation process right there, which was the birthplace where market makers went long, and then the price started pushing up and up in not the most straightforward way, in like a bit of a choppy way, but we were still getting pushes up. So what am I saying? A nice trade would potentially be testing this range again, the top side of the range ideally. Now let me ask you, what happens if I trace a Fibonacci retracement from the low all the way to the most recent high? The 0.5 level actually lands very nicely with the top side of the range. Sick. Now let me ask you, what happens if I trace a fixed range volume profile? We have actually got, let me adjust it slightly like this. We have actually got the point of control, which is this yellow line, coming in basically at the 0.5 level. That's what I'm saying right now. If we get some sort of a push down up until 63,800, 63,500, it would be a fairly good place for us to look for a long. I'm going to show you in just a second as well how we've got even more stuff in this area. What would my trade look like? Is it a long with my stop loss just below the value area low? No, that's silly. My stop loss, not even a 2% stop loss, a 1.5% stop loss is more than you need, with take profit number one being at around 67k. I think that's the first target that we can aim for. And then the second one could very well be up to 69k, $70,000, which is actually where I think Bitcoin is going to go. That is a fairly nice trade. That's a 9% move that we're looking for. Risk to reward ratio of basically 6, which is a fairly good trade. This trade makes sense. Now, what happens then if the price, instead of doing this, comes collapsing and we get our stop loss hit. That is fine. Why? Because then we have an even higher trade, an even better trade, which is going to give us an amazing chance at grabbing a lovely push up. What happens if I trace a Fibonacci retracement from this low all the way to this high? The 0.618 level lands very nicely with the value area low of this whole sideways range, and this was an accumulation range, which was where market makers were going long to push the price up. So a retest back to this range, a retest back to the 0.618 level, a retest to the value area low, and also grabbing all of this liquidity that we have got down there. That would be an amazing trade. What would the trade look like? Well, potentially something like this, a stop loss of just above just below 2%, and my take profit, the first one being up there, that's a 9% move that we're looking for, and then the second one up to 70k, that's a 14% move. That is a 6.9 risk to reward ratio. I think that's a really good trade. Those are the two trades that I'm looking for right now. So you might say, why is this guy being so bullish? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn on our indicators that you have actually got access to completely for free. I'll tell you more in just a second about how you can use them and all of that. The first one that we're going to be looking at is our smart oscillator, which is kind of a combination of the stochastic RSI and the other RSI. I can't really remember the name of it now, which has also got some money flow included in it. So it's not as fast, it's not as slow, it's a midpoint. Lower lows on the weekly time frame, higher lows on the RSI, that's a bullish divergence. On top of that, on the daily time frame, the RSI was going sideways and then dropped all the way down to the oversold area, and the price stayed sideways. That's a bullish sign. On top of that, now, this is why I think I said at the start of this video, I'm giving Bitcoin about 5 more days until the end of this week to do this move up. Why? Because the RSI on the daily time frame is basically nearly overbought. We've got about 5 more days for the RSI to be flirting around this area before we are ready for another push down. So that's why I think we have a move coming up, a move to the upside coming up very, very soon. Now, like I told you, we've also got fair value gaps in this area. You might be able to just see it manually and just trace it and say, oh, okay, there's a fair value gap there. But if you cannot see it, we have created an indicator that shows you where the fair value gaps are. Like this one, for example, which is going to trace it to you right there. If I trace, like I said, Fibonacci retracement from the top all the way to the low, we can see the 0.5 level lands very nicely with this daily fair value gap. Now, on top of that, what is even nicer and what's actually kind of scarier, that's making me be a bit more bullish, is that if now I look above just a little bit more, the 0.618 has got a daily fair value gap as well. But if I also trace a fixed range volume profile of everything here, this whole price action, the scary part is that the value area high is literally on the 0.618 level, basically at 73k. So what does this mean? This means that if for some reason we started getting some really good news that the war is over, I don't know, whatever good news can come up, if this support, if this resistance does not hold, my next level is going to be this one. These are going to be levels for me to look for a short in which I plan on making quite a lot of money. Why? Because the bear market hasn't finished yet. We've probably got about 2 more months, maybe at a push 3 more months of bear market. I think this is going to be a push up to make people be extremely, extremely bullish. People are going to start opening brand new long positions right there. And we are going to be doing the opposite, with our take profit just on these lows. We're going to be looking for a nice push down, grabbing this liquidity that we have got on these levels down there, and making quite a lot of money. Okay, now I also promised you I was going to show you a trade that you could have taken. If we go on the 1 hourly time frame, and I'm going to delete this really quickly, and now I'm going to change indicators. We have created another indicator which is going to show you all the blocks. It's going to show you inverted fair value gaps, breakout order blocks, and something I've been using a lot to trade, which has been liquidity grabs. You can see it right there. There's a bunch of lines that say liquidity, 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 and all of that stuff. Yes, cool. What happened? We grabbed this liquidity right there. I just marked it out in this line so that you can see it. How do I know? We didn't grab that liquidity right there, but with a single push, one only push, we got this recent liquidity and that liquidity down there that I just showed you. How do I know this? We had the candle close below those recent lows. Sorry, below those recent highs. On top of that, as confirmation, in case you weren't awake, in case you weren't seeing it, in case you weren't really sharp, look, you got the little X, you got the little bubble. That is your confirmation saying that was a successful liquidity grab. How do you trade that? Well, very simple. You go short just on there with your stop loss just above the recent high, 0.5% stop loss with your take profit, where if we are saying there's a chance Bitcoin gets a bit of a push down, which would be lovely, that's a fairly good trade. That's a 3.7 risk to reward ratio. I've made a few videos already, and I think on the past maybe 2-3 videos I've been sharing with you trade ideas that you could have taken using this very simple liquidity sweep indicator, which is, is really useful. First off on Bitcoin, but also when Bitcoin is really boring, you can use it on any other coin, on any time frame, on any coin. It's fairly good. That's a trade that you could have taken. I personally didn't take this one. I took this one, and I'm currently still holding this short, which I think by now it is time for me to move my stop loss to break-even point so that I completely protect myself, and then aim for this push down right there. Okay, so having said that, I'm going to leave the video right here. If you want access to these indicators, in the descriptions box there's a link that takes you to our Telegram, where you can get access to it for free. I'm not going to ask you for your phone number. I'm not going to ask you for your email. I'm not going to ask you for your credit card. I'm not going to ask you for nothing. You are going to have to send a message to my support team and tell them you want access to these indicators, and they'll give it to you for free. On top of that, because I'm a very nice person, I've also made you a completely free 6-hour course that I teach you about trading ranges, about just basically every single thing that I know when it comes to trading. I've put it into a 6-hour course for you so that you can upgrade your trading knowledge. Having said that, leave me a comment if you've got any questions or any doubt, as long as it's regarding trading, because I'm not your therapist. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.